Austin FC have had a rough start to their 2024 MLS season, currently sitting at 9th in the Western Conference. They boast the third worst XG in the league and the highest XG against in the league, and while the heroics of goalkeeper Brad Stuver have allowed their defense to overperform that advanced stat, the offense has still struggled massively. Designated players Sebastian Driussi and Emiliano Rigoni have struggled all year long, and after really underperforming for his entire Austin FC career, Rigoni was kicked to the curb last month. Most worrying, though, actually is probably the team's abysmal away form. Austin have only scored 5 away goals all season long. If you took every team in MLS and split them in half as a home team and an away team, then in my opinion, Austin FC away would be the worst team in Major League Soccer. I mean, they were shut out by SKC not 2 weeks ago. Head coach Josh Wolf is under a lot of pressure right now, as is new and still adjusting sporting director Rodolfo Borrell. There is a definite need to revamp this struggling roster, and you know what? Help may finally be on the way. What you gotta understand about brand new Austin FC winger Ousman Bukari is that he isn't fast. I keep seeing people describe him as speedy or as fast, and he's just not that. He's not fast and he's not speedy. He's actually really, really fast and supersonic. To describe him as a speedster would be an understatement. The dude is lightning quick. He's got some decent moves too. He's a fine finisher, but man, really above all else, he is just so rapid on and off the ball, and that is exactly what Austin need right now. Of their 8 wins this year, Austin's most impressive victory for me was their home W against LA Galaxy back in April. Not every team needs to play expansive, beautiful positional soccer playing out the back. Some teams should play direct and on the counter. Part of the beauty of soccer is how many different ways there are to play the game, and I think this Austin team is actually at its best when it sits deep and hits on the counter. And there is an elegance to that sometimes, to be honest, despite what players like Rodri might tell you, that it is a valid tactic. It is a valid tactic to play more direct, to play on the counter, to play physical, to play fast. And I think teams like Georgia at this year's Euros have really showed us that that can be very effective and impressive. And if I were Josh Wolf, I would lean more into playing that way and on the break. And fast players being a part of that, it would be great. And I would, again, if I were Josh Wolf, focus on defensive solidity otherwise. And guys like Ousman Bukari are really suited to that style of play. Bukari loves dribbling at fullbacks. He runs in behind really well. He can play striker too, actually, despite his height. He has done some for Red Star in Serbia. He's also an international player. He's got 17 appearances to his name for Ghana and scored a World Cup goal on Portugal. And he also did a big "sue" when he scored, which I think is pretty funny. He is a really, really exciting player, perfectly suited to a style of play that I think Austin should really lean into more. And if that happens, I think he will eat a lot of defenses in this league alive. Look out for Ousman Bukari. I think there is a very good chance this guy is about to set the league on fire. This was Pancake FC, the YouTube channel named after the fantasy team named after my dog. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. For every person who does so, Pancake does get an extra treat. Thank y'all so much for watching today, and I will talk to you again very soon.